Right now on Apple Valley News Now special edition at 4:30, one person is under arrest after a suspected DUI pursuit in Benton County. How it started and how it ended. Images you will only see here on Apple Valley News Now.
Today, Washington honors the men and women who have lost their lives while on the job. Several people in Yakima being honored today, as well as others from around the state.
And Stacy is here.
If you're enjoying this weather, we're going to have more of it. I'll tell you just how warm it's going to get tomorrow. The news at 4:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now, special edition, on your side.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us before the NFL Draft. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It is Thursday, April 24th.
First at 4:30, today is Worker Memorial Day, a day for communities across the U.S. to come together to honor workers who died on the job or from job-related injuries over the past year. Washington State's Department of Labor Industries held an event this afternoon marking the loss of 97 workers in the past year. Several workers from Yakima were remembered, including John Skirbick, Edward Wolf, and Carlos Fernandez. Rafael Aurelio from Grandview, along with Kelso Bustos of Sunnyside, also honored. Governor Ferguson, leaders from labor organizations, along with families and friends of those remembered, were on hand at today's service.
Each of the 97 workers we honor today woke up in the morning, went to work, expecting to return home healthy to their families, to their loved ones. They had plans. They made memories. They lived their unique lives each and every day.
The ceremony was held at L&I's Tumwater building. Since 1990, L&I has paused to honor the men and women who have died in the Evergreen State. And you may remember on Friday, June 7th, 2024, Franklin County Fire District 3 were called out to Two Rivers Terminal LLC in rural Franklin County. 56-year-old Victor Voloshin fell down a tanker truck while working at the fertilizer plant. They say he was on top of a semi-tanker and was hosing out the truck. Employees later lost track of the man, and he was found face up at the bottom of the tanker.
Community members in the Tri-Cities are making their voices heard loud and clear when it comes to protecting Medicaid. Today, dozens gathered at John Dam Plaza in Richland, holding a demonstration aimed at Congressman Dan Newhouse. Protesters waved signs and chanted, urging lawmakers not to make any cuts to Medicaid or Apple Health. The group unrolled a 75-foot-long letter signed by residents, including those who say they voted for Congressman Newhouse, calling on him to stand up for health care access in the district. One local caregiver says programs like Medicaid are the backbone of services that many people depend on every single day.
Like Head Start, for example, these kids, Medicaid helps get them ready for school and to get them, lunch provided, medical, everything affects, Medicaid touches every single one of us in some way or another, whether we realize it does or not.
She says as a caregiver, she relies on Medicaid not just for her job, but more importantly for the clients she supports. Community members say they'll keep pushing for answers and accountability from their elected officials. Protesters say they will continue their effort to protect Medicaid in the district, and they hope Congressman Newhouse listens to the voices of the people he represents.
Time magazine honored former Governor Jay Inslee during its Time Earth Awards 2025, calling him a leader in local climate action. When President Trump tried to withdraw from the Paris Agreement in 2017, former Governor Inslee co-founded the U.S. Climate Alliance, a coalition of 24 states that pledges to maintain the agreement's goals. In 2012, then Governor Inslee signed into law Washington's Climate Commitment Act, that requires the state's largest polluters to cap emissions and purchase allowances for the amount they pollute, reinvesting into clean energy. Speaking of Mother Earth, she sure did deliver weather-wise today.
Oh, I'll say, I was looking for a cloud in the sky at one point today, and I was like, is there one? I don't know. It was just super gorgeous.
It was.
Yeah. All right, well, let's check in with Stacy Lee to find out if this super gorgeous, I'm sure that's a technical term, Stacy, weather will continue.
I think it's a meteorological word. Super gorgeous weather. We'll go with that today. 74 degrees. Check it out. Beautiful weather out here on the Columbia. I don't know why I don't see somebody out there in a boat. It's the perfect day for that. Sunset tonight at 7:56, and our winds are light at 6. There's going to be a few transitions coming. We'll get to those in a sec. Let's take a look at the temperatures all around the area. 70s all through the Columbia Basin and into the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. A little cooler in Walla Walla and Dayton, but still beautiful afternoon there as well. Look at these temperatures. Each day they're going up. We're 6 degrees warmer than we were yesterday for most of us. Planning your evening, 60s and 70s right here in the early part. And by 8 o'clock, we'll be in the 50s and 60s, down in the 50s by 10 p.m. Here's the shift in the pattern tomorrow. We have some storms coming up from the south, and that will make things a little unsettled, mainly in the mountains and mainly out of our region. But I'll break that down a little bit later. So clear skies tonight, a little bit warmer overnight. Some of us will see those 80-degree temperatures the first time for 2025. Breezy winds returning, and then we even have a wind advisory to tell you about on Sunday. I'll tell you where that's going to hit coming up here in just a few minutes. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacey, thank you. Other news tonight, spike strips, sagebrush, and a suspected drunk driver end in arrest in a large fire early this morning in Benton County. Take a look. It happened on I-82 near Badger Road. People reported seeing a driver in a silver van swerving across both westbound lanes of the interstate. A Benton County Sheriff's deputy spotted the driver, tried to stop them, but the driver continued down the interstate at speeds around 60 miles per hour. And then look at this. A KIBE resource officer used spike strips, and the van's tires were gone a short term later. Authorities say the driver kept going on the rims, but ended up going off the road and into the median over some sagebrush. The sagebrush then started on fire. The van caught fire, and that's when authorities were able to arrest the driver. Nobody was hurt. The van was destroyed, and the driver is accused of eluding and DUI. All right, following up now, yesterday we shared with you that one man had died after an attack and high-speed chase that occurred in the Moses Lake area. Early Wednesday morning, officials say a woman called 911 claiming she had been robbed, beaten, and held against her will. Deputies were able to locate the suspected vehicle. When they stopped the car, they say 2 women got out and surrendered, but a man quickly jumped into the driver's seat repeatedly and reportedly leading officials on a high-speed chase until he lost control and crashed. The driver was pronounced dead at the scene. Craig Morrison, the Grant County coroner, has now identified the crash victim as 38-year-old Horsley So Happy.
Following up now on the Franklin County Jail takeover by the county, Sheriff Jim Raymond sent out another statement to the media about the situation today. Here's what he said. While it is still unknown as to what procedure the board has in place to assume operations, he has serious concerns that there are assumptions being made as to what authority the board's employees will have and where that will be derived from. He also says there are serious legal deficiencies. Apple Valley News Now reached out to Commissioner Clint Didier, but our calls and emails have not yet been returned. The city of Pasco today opened a new outdoor space outside the Pasco Specialty Kitchen. It is considered the city's first ever parklet. The seating area provides a dedicated space for customers to enjoy meals from local food vendors and be a nice place to just sit and relax. City officials say downtown food vendors will have the opportunity to apply for a rental of the parklet.
By activating these spaces, it draws more people to downtown, helps provide businesses with more customers, and keeps downtown an active open space for everyone.
The parklet is possible thanks to funding from the American Rescue Plan Act.
Now to an education alert. Golf isn't just for grown-ups or pros. in polos anymore. At Columbia Point Golf Course in Richland, third graders from Jefferson Elementary are trading their textbooks for tee boxes as part of a national program that turns golf courses into outdoor science labs. These kids are learning big lessons on the green. Third graders from Jefferson Elementary are getting their hands dirty, literally, as they rotate through stations on soil, science, water, physics, and yes, even swing techniques. It's not your typical classroom setting, but today Columbia Point Golf Course is where learning meets the links.
We basically introduce them to some of the math and science and engineering aspects that happen on the golf course almost on a daily basis.
This is part of First Green, a nationwide program from the Golf Course Superintendents Association of America. The goal, get students engaged in STEAM learning in a wide-open green setting. All right, still ahead on Apple Valley News Now Special Edition, we're going to show you the new A Street Sports Complex in Pasco.
You don't want to miss that story. And of course, you're not going to want to miss your weather forecast. Stacy is coming back with a full look at what is ahead. But my goodness, get out and enjoy the weather today. It is gorgeous out there. We'll be right back.
It's the More Furniture Grand Reopening event in the Tri-Cities. Our entire showroom has been given a makeover from floor to ceiling. It's been reimagined and redesigned to give you a furniture shopping experience like no other. You're going to find exactly what you need, no matter what you need. And best of all, during the Grand Reopening event, you'll get 72 months interest-free financing on your entire purchase over $19.99. Come experience the More Furniture difference for yourself. Visit the new Tri-Cities showroom today.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
At Jewelry Design Center, we want to be your jeweler for life. We are locally owned and the largest jewelry store in the region, offering you a showroom filled with world-famous brands and designers. We are a team of artists, craftsmen, and professionals who create exclusive designs and one-of-a-kind pieces. Take time to think it over, but we are not your average jewelry store. From our hands to your heart, we are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
Fiction at J. Bookwalter presents the Chapter 2 Hospitality 2025 Concert Series. Live music in the best company, friends, food, and spirit at Fiction at J. Bookwalter now through October. Check our concert series lineup and times by going to bookwalterwines.com under the Shop tab or use our QR code here. The Chapter 2 Hospitality 2025 Concert Series. Proceeds benefiting the Children's Hospital and WSU.
Welcome to the Flower Bar, where every bouquet tells your unique story. Our talented designers craft personalized masterpieces from the freshest seasonal blooms, ensuring no two arrangements are ever alike. Whether you're building your own creation or choosing from our designer collections, we'll bring your floral vision to life. Visit our new location in Richland and discover a truly bespoke flower experience. Start your floral journey at the Flower Bar on theparkway.com.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. The city of Pasco is holding a ribbon-cutting ceremony for the grand opening of A Street Sports Complex. The event is open to the public and includes games, prizes, and for the first 50 people to show up, free snow cones. How about that? It's tonight at 7 p.m. in Pasco at 2200. You guessed it, East A Street.
As pro football fans are already likely aware, the 2025 NFL Draft kicks off tonight. The big event is being held in Green Bay, Wisconsin this year, so the city is welcoming in hundreds of thousands of NFL fans to take in the three-day affair.
I love this time-lapse video. Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Well, the Tennessee Titans will have the first pick in the draft. That will kick off a selection process where 257 college players will be chosen by teams over 7 rounds. And if you can't make it out to the Badger State for the draft, probably not enough time at this point anyways, you can watch it right here, right after this newscast. Don't miss it.
Insisting it's not a transfer portal like the one in college sports, the governing body of high school sports in Washington set new rules for students who want to change schools. The WIAA board passed a significant change to rules about transfers and eligibility. Students can now transfer once in their high school career, but only within designated windows. The previous rule only allowed students to remain eligibility if their family retain eligibility if their family moved, though there were exceptions that to that rule for approved hardships and other circumstances.
Oregon Senator Ron Wyden hosted several town halls across the state of Oregon. He has been in Umatilla County for the last couple of days now. Wyden has been talking with people about topics like tariffs and how they will affect people locally. He is also meeting with wheat and onion growers, potato, hay, and dairy farmers, and talking with ranchers on what they can expect to see in the coming months.
A bipartisan proposal with Senator Rand Paul. He's from Kentucky. He and I will be offering the proposal in a few days next week to knock out the Trump global tariffs. I just think they're going to add to costs. I think they're going to increase inflation. I'm opposed, and it will be a bipartisan proposal with Senator Rand Paul, Republican senator from Kentucky.
Coming up here on the news right after the NFL draft, we will hear more about what the senator is working on in regards to helping Oregon when it comes to fighting wildfires. More than 90,000 people have filed into St. Peter's Basilica to pay their respects to Pope Francis, whose body has been lying in state at St. Peter's Basilica since Wednesday. Francis's coffin will be closed Friday evening ahead of Saturday's funeral. Pope Francis said in his final testament he wished to be buried in a simple tomb in the ground at Rome's St. Mary's Major. The pontiff said in his testament released by the Vatican, quote, "The tomb must be in the earth, simple, without particular decoration, and with the only inscription, Franciscus."
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's take a peek outside. We do have some breezy winds. I see some of our wind machines moving up here just above Canyon Lakes this afternoon, but blue skies, I don't see a cloud anywhere. 74 degrees, it's nice. Winds light at 6, humidity at 26%, and that sunset just before 8 o'clock. Remember, we're still gaining 2 minutes of daylight all the way till the summer solstice. So temperatures around the area, we're in the 60s and 70s, a lot of 70-degree temps even in Ellensburg today. At Yakima, Sunnyside, Hermiston, Pendleton hit 70, 69, Walla Walla 68 in Dayton. Got a little bit of a change. We have a system that's going to start moving up from the south. That's going to bring some unsettled weather to the area. Most of it will be impacting Oregon, but some of it's going to whip around and hit right at the 3 corners, I call it, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon right there. That's where we could see a little bit of mountain rain showers and possibly even some thunderstorms. Let's fast forward to Friday, afternoon, evening. That's when we'll start to see those storms impacting the region. But as you can see, most of them staying well south of the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, a little bit to the east of Hermiston, but the main impacts will be cities like LeGrand, Baker City, and the Blue Mountains heading up towards Dayton. So overall, not a bad looking forecast. Here's your chances of rain though in Walla Walla on Saturday. Still pretty low, probably won't see them in Walla Walla proper. As we get into the later part of next week, we have a better storm system on the way. Our temperatures are staying well above the average of 67 in Yakima for the next several days, even hitting 80 degrees for the first time in 2025 on Saturday. Tri-Cities just hitting above the 80s. Hopefully we'll see 81, maybe 82 tomorrow. That'd be exciting. Staying in 80 degrees on Saturday, and then we kind of dip back down, but as you can see there, those temperatures are staying above normal for this time of year. Let's talk winds. That's the big weather maker going into the weekend, will impact the most people. We could see gusts up to 50 miles an hour. You can see that here in Ellensburg. It's going to be gusty here, Snoqualmie Pass, breezy and gusty winds down into the Yakima Valley towards the Columbia Basin. Those winds pick up even more on Sunday, and we're calling for a first alert weather day due to peak wind gusts of up to 60 miles an hour in the Kittitas Valley. So very, very windy. Down trees could happen, power lines. We could see power outages from these winds. And of course, difficult travel for those high profile vehicles in those areas. So if you're planning on pulling anything through the passes, be careful this weekend. Breezy, chilly, 30s, 40s, way above the freezing level. Good news there. Here you go. There's those couple of 80-degree days in a row. Breezy winds. We could see 30-mile-an-hour gusts on Sunday. A little bit of rain possible early next week. We'll keep an eye on that system. Here's Yakima. That's going to be a little breezier there. 35-mile-an-hour winds on Saturday, 40-mile-an-hour gusts on Sunday. Ellensburg is where we have the first alert weather day for. We could see 50-mile-an-hour gusts on Saturday and 60-mile-an-hour gusts. Damaging winds possible there on Sunday. Temperatures staying warm as well with that slight cool down. Walla Walla has a slight chance of a stray shower or thunderstorm. That's even possible tomorrow later in the afternoon, but I think that's pretty much going to stay to the south and to the east of Walla Walla proper. And taking a peek at Hermiston, we have a very slight chance of stray showers. Don't think so. 35-mile-an-hour gusts possible on Sunday. So good looking forecast, just a little bit of wind. Not terrible unless you're in Ellensburg.
Oh, so, man. Yeah, they've got to look out for that.
Ellensburg folks are tough. I know.
Yeah, they're used to it.
They're used to the gusty winds. They get them a lot. So hang in there and be careful on Sunday.
We don't want to over-dramatize it for them because, it happens. So I've heard a lot of comments online from people saying, don't make so much of a big deal. So I get it.
All right.
Get it. So, all right, we got the spotlight when we come on back.
A great place for a family getaway. Fly the Northwest at 6 Tuesday.
Spring is calling. Are you ready? At Queensgate Gardens in Richland, adventure starts in your own backyard. From lush hanging baskets to vibrant landscape flowers and garden starts, we've got everything to make your space bloom. Let's grow something amazing. Queensgate Gardens in Richland, where adventure grows.
In a world filled with accidents, the injured look to Mo, because Mo knows these guys are bulldog tough on personal injury and workers' compensation claims. Mo knows you can go to the other guys, but why would you? From back in autumn, Bulldog Tough.
Feeling overwhelmed? It's time to shed your worries, literally. At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got the perfect shed to clear the clutter, create space, and bring peace to your life. Man cave, playhouse, done. Want something custom? We'll build it just the way you want it. And we deliver for free. Spring is here. Shed the mess, shed the stress. See dealer for special pricing. Visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds today, 3680 West Van Giesen in West Richland.
To all of these men, I want to say that football is not just a game, but a way of life.
Prosser Memorial Health reminds you to watch this year's NFL Draft. The draft begins today on Apple Valley News Now. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Discover Curve Appeal in Kennewick, your personalized med spa. Experience our one-on-one services and treatments designed to make you look and feel your best. From laser hair removal or electrolysis to Botox or body contouring and laser treatments, we tailor our services to your unique needs. Our medical professionals ensure you leave feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. Ready to look and feel your best? Visit CurveAppealTC.com to schedule your consultation.
Spring savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Pick up a copy in-store. Jumbo Pack Annuals are 2 for $7. Bi-Mart bagged weed and feed, lawn food, and fertilizer are $11.99 each. Save $2 on Purina Dog Chow. Stag Chili is 2 for $4. And Skippy Peanut Butter Twin Packs are $9.99. Plus, get ready for your outdoor recreation for less. From fishing to camping and more, Bi-Mart has you covered. Save through Monday, April 28th. Bi-Mart, since 1955.
It's the mother of all giveaways, where one lucky viewer wins this awesome Mother's Day collection. Check it out. Enter to win each day on the contest page at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. From Jewelry Design Center, the Flower Bar, Curve Appeal, Fiction, and AppleValleyNewsNow.com. It's the 3-degree guarantee from Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather and Legends Casino Hotel. When Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth gets the high within 3 degrees, $25 is put in the jackpot. If he misses, someone wins. From Legends Casino Hotel and Apple Valley News Now.
Weeknights at 5, I bring you the spotlight, but since we're on early today, let's do it right now. It comes out of Franklin County. 6 students from Connell High School will spend their weekend in Utah this weekend. The district says they will be competing at the Archery Nationals. 4 males and 2 females will compete. Good luck to them. Have an idea for the spotlight? Send me an email, areed@applevalleynewsnow.com. Stacy has your reason to smile when we come back.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Like compound interest on your savings account, the professional experience and trust Alan Brecky and his firm have accumulated earn them at least a phone call from you if you've been injured in an accident. Call 735-0546 to find out what your rights are under the law.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
At Moore Furniture, our new 2025 M. Lily collection of premium mattresses is arriving soon. To make room, all remaining 2024 M. Lily mattresses must go. Right now, get factory direct pricing on all styles and sizes of our 2024 M. Lily mattresses. You'll find the entire lineup under $1,000 with pricing starting at $399, including free shipping. That's a minimum of 33% off, with some models priced at even greater savings. Visit any of our local Moore Furniture showrooms and take home your favorite M. Lily mattress today.
It's the mother of all giveaways, where one lucky viewer wins this awesome Mother's Day collection. Check it out. Enter to win each day on the contest page at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. From Jewelry Design Center, The Flower Bar, Curve Appeal, Fiction, and AppleValleyNewsNow.com. It's the mother of all giveaways, where one lucky viewer wins this awesome Mother's Day collection. Check it out. Enter to win each day on the contest page at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. From Jewelry Design Center, The Flower Bar, Curve Appeal, Fiction, and AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Fiction at J. Bookwalter presents the Chapter 2 Hospitality 2025 Concert Series. Live music in the best company, friends, food, and spirit at Fiction at J. Bookwalter now through October. Check our concert series lineup and times by going to bookwalterwines.com under the Shop tab or use our QR code here. The Chapter 2 Hospitality 2025 Concert Series. Proceeds benefiting the Children's Hospital and WSU.
You know, over the years, our firm has developed a tremendous amount of resources to help protect public safety. Timing, equipment, talent, skill, these are all ingredients of success.
This message is brought to you by Alan Brecky Law Offices.
Ready for a weekend family getaway?
A lot of people come out to go fishing, wakeboarding, water skiing, jet skiing. You can do pretty much all your water sports.
Well then, you'll want to watch Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Want a family 4-pack of tickets to Dust Devils baseball? Enter right now on our mobile app or click on contests at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Enter to win Dust Devils baseball tickets for Friday, May 2nd, now at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
And hopefully you're having a great day, because you know what? It's beautiful outside. So if you're not, we'll give you a reason to smile. How about this? Check out this beautiful photo from our good friend Dee in Walla Walla. She grabbed some colorful, don't you love those cherry trees? We just bought a dogwood tree. So pretty, those pink flowers. They're going to go away soon, so I'm savoring every day with my dogwood tree. But thank you, Dee, for that. The QR code on the top of your screen, that's how you get your photo on TV. Or you can go to our website, AppleValleyNewsNow.com, click on the weather tab. Let's plan your day tomorrow. Warm-ish out the door with temperatures close to 50 all around the area, looking good there. Temperatures close to 70 by midday, and 70s and 80s, peeling off some of those layers later on in the day. So there you go.
Super gorgeous.
Super gorgeous.
Loving it.
That's our new term, super gorgeous.
Yeah, I know. It was absolutely beautiful today, and I can just repeat this weather as much as you want to. Just feel, you know,
keep doing
go wild with it.
I'll work on that.